might be one of the best wide receiver prospects in years, but will he even play wide receiver? We could be looking at a generational wide receiver talent who might not even focus on wide receiver in the NFL. And you might be surprised where I'm willing to take him in a fantasy rookie draft despite that risk. Travis Hunter's story isn't just wild because he played both sides of the ball. It's wild because he excels at both and we don't even know what position he'll stick with at the next level. He's a legit cornerback, no doubt, but wide receiver is where superstardom lives. Wide receiver is where the real money is. And wide receiver is where he might be one of the best to come out in years. We've seen him dominate there, and it's time that everyone starts to realize how good he is as a wide receiver. Across his career, he averaged 90 receiving yards per game. That puts him in the 98th percentile among college wide receivers over the last decade. And when quarterbacks threw his way, they posted a 136 quarterback rating, the highest generated in this class among wide receivers, and that falls in the 99th percentile over the last 10 years. That's just not good for a two-way player. That's top-tier wide receiver production, period. Matt Harmon, who's been charting wide receivers for over a decade, says he's one of the best wide receiver prospects he's seen over the last few years.
He is a tier 1 wide receiver prospect, which to me is a guy that you can take in the top 10 of any draft. They are ready to start right away, and they have superstar potential.
That's not something he says often. And it's not just analysts. Browns GM Andrew Berry seems very interested in Travis Hunter with the second overall pick in the draft, calling him a unicorn playing both sides of the ball. But he's more interested in the receiver. Berry has stated multiple times that he envisions wide receiver as Hunter's primary position. And yes, he did acknowledge him as potentially the NFL's version of Shohei Ohtani, but he knows where he's at his best.
He has a number of rare qualities, but probably the rarest is his ability with the ball, his ball skills. And, we would want to put him in a position that maximizes that ability.
Travis Hunter is that dude. And if he chooses to focus on wide receiver, which is what it seems like the Browns will push him to do, we might be watching the rise of the next superstar at the position. And we should treat him as such in our rookie drafts, which is why I'm taking him as early as right after Ashton Jeanty. Risk it for the biscuit. The upside is worth it.